Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Blue Badge Crypto, bringing you another Bitcoin and market update. But listen, if you're not already on the Twitter, get over there at Blue Badge Crypto. That's where you're going to get the most time-sensitive alerts on trends, trading, and analysis in the market. Let's dive into Bitcoin, guys. We're starting on the one-day chart. We do a lot on the lower time frames for the updates throughout the day. Wanted to back it on this one-day chart to give a basic take of what we have going on here with our top level of resistance here, our bottom level of support, where our wick highs lately over the past few months have been where we came down initially here in December, and we were finding this support level, and you can see where all of our wicks were coming down here and giving that level of support. And now that's the same exact level where we're coming up here and finding these highs and having this resistance pocket that we've had over here, since, coming back to the beginning of January right here, guys. And now we're kind of coiling up here, right, where we have our top level of resistance, our bottom level of support here, and somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern kind of forming here. But realistically, we just have this, top range of resistance, this bottom range of support, and then somewhat of a coiling up here. And that's even demonstrated here on the RSI and, multiple oscillators, right? Where you can see, right, we're coiling up here, guys. This move can't keep going like this, just this sideways, kind of this one-day macro sideways action, right? You can see we're coiling up here in price action, coiling up here on the RSI. If we go down here to the market cipher, right, same story, coiling up here, guys. We're getting tighter and tighter here, okay? Do y'all see that here on this daily chart? We're just kind of getting tighter and tighter here. So we can't keep doing like this forever, right? And I think over these next couple of weeks could be, pretty telling as we, come through, mid to end of March here going into April. I think that'll be pretty telling of what we have going on here, right? If we, come down here and start losing that box, come up here and start breaking our highs here, that should be pretty telling of what we have going on. We can't forget, though, remember, guys, we were looking at the macro view here. If we turn on those EMAs, we go out to our 1 week chart here, guys. Don't forget what I've been updating y'all on is, the similarity to previous price action, right? Where we go back here and we look where we came down from our peak. We, found support off that 100-day EMA, guys, and then kept getting denied at resistance here off that 20 EMA in yellow, okay, off that 20 EMA where we kept, finding resistance, and eventually kind of had that dump event. And now we're doing something similar. I'm not saying the exact same thing will happen, but again, guys, it's just something to be aware of where we've, peaked here, we come down, found support off that 100-day EMA, continuously finding resistance off that 20 EMA, okay? And now we're on the verge of that cross happening where that 20 is about to go below that 50 EMA in blue. Do y'all see that? And I've been updating all on that on Twitter. But again, guys, just something to stay aware of, guys. If we go back into our lower time frame 1 hour chart that we've been, watching, that we, look at throughout the day here, let's evaluate what's going on here, guys. So the latest update was that we were coming down here. We were finding support off our channel here, right, where we had this dump down. We've had pumps, we've had dumps. It's just been some ridiculous price action here, guys. But you can see we found support off our channel, kind of had a little pump, and then came back down here. And this was, when we were kind of ending last night here, and found support again here off our channel in confluence with our yellow line at 38439. And then I let y'all know that we were building that bullish divergence, guys, where we were making a lower low in price, but a low and a higher low on the RSI. So getting that bullish divergence going on here. And that's what allowed us to have that little bit of pop here and kind of have a pump and then, back down for a little bit of a dump here. So what I could foresee optimally is that we kind of hold this range here, guys, where we've kind of been creating some highs kind of right along here is where we kind of been creating some highs there, kind of right in that range, right? Y'all see that where we came up, peaked here. Then we kind of rode that line here, peaked again there, got denied, and then came back. And we're trying to kind of hold this level as somewhat of support, kind of right around that 39K range or so is what I would like to see held if we want to try and continue this move up from here, from the support level, right? So optimally, it would look something like this, guys, where, we could hold this support level and then try and push back up and give this red line another test, guys. And that's what I would really like to see is come back up and see what we can do with this red line. If we get denied off that red line again, then that's, going to likely spell further downside. But what I'm looking for here is to hold support around this 39K level where we just kind of had this ranging here, the pump, the dump, I mean, it's just been ridiculous. But I want to see us come up here, break this red line again, and see what we can do to come back up here and start testing these levels again, because we never were really able to get going right here, guys, on that previous pump. Let's go over to the total crypto market cap real quick, see what we have going on here, guys. And it's going to be a similar situation, okay, where we came down, we found support off that box right here that I've had marked for y'all, came up, tried to claim our next support level, but it failed. Came back, utilized that same level again here as support. And again, guys, we're creating that bullish divergence here that I updated y'all on last night as a closing note. And now we've come up again, found resistance at the green box. I mean, these levels are just absolutely precise here, guys. I mean, this precision is great to see the reaction off these levels, guys. So came up, found resistance off the box, coming back down, now trying to find support again here off our line to potentially give this higher time frame trend line, right? Do y'all remember that we've been watching this higher time frame trend line on total crypto market cap here? I know it's jumbled with these lower time frame drawings, but remember, guys, we have this lower or this higher time frame trend line here that's getting lower and lower here, right? In this descending trend line, this downtrend right here, guys, that we've constantly gotten denied off. And now we're trying to come up here and see if we can finally break it, right? We did back here at the beginning of the month where we tried to break it. It failed. We just tried again here a few days ago and it failed. So maybe we can come up here one more time and see if we can finally break that level. But like I've been telling y'all, guys, we don't have much more room to work here, right? I mean, maybe to the the beginning of April or so, we have, kind of this small triangle area right here, right, that we could continue ranging in, but we don't have much more room to work, guys. And that's just kind of in confluence with everything, right? Over the next few weeks is going to be pretty telling, guys. But it would be nice to see if, price action could come up here, start breaking these levels, right? Hold this box, maybe give this higher time frame trend line another go, and we finally break out of here, third time's a charm. But we'll see. That's certainly a lot of work in front of us, guys. And again, if we go back to Bitcoin, again, same situation, right? Where we have a lot of resistance levels above us to get going to those higher price levels. But it's something would certainly be nice to see if total crypto market cap could try and break out of that downtrend again. Bitcoin could start reclaiming some levels again. That's a lot of work in front of us, but that's what we're looking at, guys. That's what we're looking on total crypto market cap. That's what we're looking on Bitcoin right now on the higher time frames, on the lower time frames, guys. I do want to show, if we go back out here to our blank chart and we go back out to like our 12-hour chart here, we could have potentially a technical target here if we were to have our bottom, guys. So let's just say that this were to be our bottom. We can potentially take a technical target from this where we take our bottom up to our top here and back down to our bottom. Okay, and that would give a technical target of $73,000 here, even all the way up to $98,000. And that's not going to be overnight. That's not, in a couple of weeks. That would be a long-term target should this bottom prove as true, this were to be a bottom. That is a potential target that we could look at right there at approximately $73,000, guys. And again, that would have to have this bottom, meaning it would hold and we don't go further down. But again, guys, like I was telling y'all, we do have, those EMAs on that weekly time frame about to cross over, guys. So that's what we're looking at on the higher time frames, the lower time frames, guys. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, throw a like down, throw a comment. Thanks for watching today, guys.